Where are we now, Granny? It looks like a very long way down to the sea. There's a boat. Look there, far away. Do you think that they can see me? I wonder where they are going, or even where they have been. They're moving very fast. The tide must be flowing. There are stronger tides now, you see, with the stream. You learn fast, my young friend. Just like that tide, watching, listening, feeling the past. Come here for a minute and sit down alongside. I will tell you another tale to add to your quest. We are now in Kwandong, looking west to the shore. That is the great Atlantic Ocean, carrying your boat on its swell. Its waves tumbling over and over as they crash noisily ashore, relentlessly rumbling the round-worn rocks as they bid their farewell. There is magic here. It occasionally appears to those like you and me. Heather Blether, an unmapped island of stories and wonder. I've seen it just once, out there in the middle of the sea. Look beyond the land on a still summer night, and then a little further. As the summer mist caresses the very tops of the waves, they gently dance. A ghostly apparition may hover alluringly betwixt sea and sky. You may only have one chance to look beyond what you can see with your eyes. Then listen to the sea, young friend, and hear those ancient spirits' eternal cry. So, what are the funny stripes I can see in the grass, Granny? It's funny, I can only see them when the sun shines low. Ha! That is the run rig, land for crops belonging to each small farm. It's very old, small and overgrown. Nothing like the big fields and farms now. Look, your boat is over the horizon now, carrying stories and dreams. Safe passage and fair winds will take them safely on their way. A new life for folk maybe. Sheep are more valuable than the people were here, it seems. Their humble homes left to decay where they stood, as their families wept and prayed. One day, maybe, just maybe, they will return home from far-off lands with new stories. But for you and I, that will be another story for another day. Do you see down there amongst the brown heather, right next to where the Scotty sits? A green mound rising up, right there, that's it. The archaeologists that come every year, they will say it's a burnt mound for certain. But we know the true story, one of sneakiness and fear. A fairy mound it is, the Knowe O Deil, one not to get trapped in. The peedy folk bide in there, you see, singing, dancing. It sounds like fun, but if you hear their song, beware that magic sound. They will lead you under the mound, away from the sun, lost to the mortal world, forever dancing deep underground. A while since, all joke quasi, a good Rousay man by all accounts, with his friend Tam was walking home late one night. Through the night they heard a haunting voice calling out, "Can you hear me? Can you hear my song?" All at once, Tam took fright. He fled as fast as a bird in flight, shouting to Jock, "Run man, quick, it's a peedy folk." He knew the stories well, and the moon was full. That always means stronger tides and powerful magic. However, the song was so beautiful, Jock was spellbound, entranced by its pull. Right to the door on the south side of the mount he went. The singing got louder, faster, "Yes!" from those dancing shrilled high. Fiddles, accordions, flutes and harps were sound he kent. But it was the heavenly singing that made him want to fly. Jock opened the door to hear the angels sing, but instead he saw a most unworldly sight. Tam shouted a final, "Look out!" to no avail. Jock was gone, and all was dark and quiet. All that could be heard was the distant call of a whap, a very faint laugh, and the crack of a far-off sail. Only a silver knife placed above the door, or the innocent laughter of children dancing round the mound with the sun on Midsummer's Day can release the peedy folk's spell to set a mortal free again, or else they have to stay. "Here's a perfect place for our picnic. The grass is so beautifully green. Look how high the sun is, casting shadows short and fat. It must be magic. It's the bonniest thing that I've ever seen. I'm so happy. I want to jump and sing and dance and things like that." A flash, an ear-piercing scream, and a thunder of hoofs filled the air as the startled children quickly hid from sight. A man on a horse came flying out from nowhere. Screaming trowels appeared, all spoiling for a fight. Screaming wildly, they stopped in their tracks. The midday sun and dancing children had both broken their spell. Jock was free, unharmed, but with holes in his shoes, and that's a fact. He had danced for a whole year, and what a tale he lived to tell. So, now my young friend, once again I must leave, though not for long. We will soon meet again, poorly doom. Sleep tight, have the sweetest of dreams. Good night, my dear friend. Remember our tales. Only you know our true names. Can you hear me? Can you hear my song?